Yo, what's up everybody, FornaTRON here, and today we are back again with our Elden Ring Easy Mode Beginner's Guide Remastered, which includes the brand new Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In the previous episode, we got ourselves the Rakasha set, and we are ready to pwn in the rest of the DLC. So let's get into it. Okay. In the last episode, we got the Rakasha set, and we didn't have enough endurance to wear the whole set, but with that one level up that we did in the last episode, I actually found out that we were able to roll now. So we're Gucci, baby. All right, so where we're going to go from here, let's see, what's the best route that we want to go? This is what we're going to do. Let's get the map out, and we are going to go to this site of grace that we got earlier on a few episodes back. This is the Elec River Cave. So let's go here. Okay, and once we're here, we're gonna hop on Torrent, and we're gonna go left. There is so much verticality in the DLC. It's quite insane. This is another cookbook. Probably never gonna use. My first playthrough, I was so lost all the time. That was even with me kind of strategically plotting out where I wanted to go. So we're gonna go to the far right. Let's jump over here. And let's jump, double jump. I was using markers, I was using the map, and I was still just getting lost. So I don't even know how people can play this and then just kind of fucking wing it. And then not get like super frustrated, because you're just gonna run into the same bullshit enemies over and over. And especially if you're just the idiot type of player who just like thinks that they have to clear out every single area, like I just can't even imagine. He just ran another side of grace here. I'm sorry if you're one of those players. I'm just very choosy. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Jump up on here, and this is a new thing that they added to the DLC, which is these little guys that are hanging right here. So you can shoot these down, and there's an item. And I gotta fucking item. I gotta manage my items. We gotta manage our items. And I think what they drop is just yeah, mushroom seller bell bearing. So it's a bell bearing, and I think it's so at the maidens in Round Table Hold you can unlock crafting materials without having to like farm crafting areas. Like, you know how in the beginning we had a farm for like blood roses and root resins so we can make bleed grease? I think in the DLC they made it so for items you don't have to do that. We're gonna hug this far right wall because there's that big basket dude right there, and I think he still sees us even if we just hug the wall. Or not. That's why it's good to stick close to the geometry, because I think it tricks the enemy AI and they can't see you. No, I'm full of shit. He totally saw us. It was like trying to sound all smart. I'm like, if you stick close to the geometry, they won't see you. It's like, shut the hell up. Shut up, Jimmy. All right. Now we're at the Cerulean Coast, a really cool area. Very aesthetically pleasing. Cool stuff. Okay, so we are gonna stick to the left. Cool. And then now that we're here, we see a map fragment. Like I taught you before, You always find these little dots here. All right, and then if we keep going up here, there's another cross of Mikola. We get another shadow tree fragment, another site of grace. So this area will be important soon. So there's two ways that we can go in this kind of area. So there's this lower, this is the Cerulean coast that we were just at. See all the blue flowers. And then there's this upper level that has all this red stuff. We're going to be going here later because this is kind of the mountain area that we'll go later on. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do that a bit later on when we're a little bit more beefed up. And the path to get there is you go from this side of grace around, and then there's this corner here. Slim path takes you to the beach, and you go all the way along the beach, and then you'll end up on the other side. But we also later on we want to go through here, which is the fissure, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Okay, we're going to go back though to this side of grace here, the Cerulean coast. Okay, this time we're going to go right. Okay, and once we're at these birds, where did I pass it already? No, we're good. Okay, so we go here. There's a site of grace over here. Okay, and then once we're at the site of grace, we're gonna go back this way. We're gonna go up through here. We can just ignore all of this shit here. Gonna hug the left side. There's a cave over here. Yes, right here. Go in here. Another shadow tree fragment. Just run out. I'm just gonna keep going this way. And we can stop right here. Let's go back to where Dane is. So we're going to go over here to the Moorth Ruins. Now that we got those two shadow tree fragments, I think we might be able to upgrade. We can. Plus 12. Disgusting. Let's move the daytime to daytime. All right. Now we're going to make our way over here this way. We're going to go. It's around here to like this corner right here. So if you could just take a look there, I'll zoom in on the image. We're going to be going to about here. So when you go to this hut right here, there is a hole inside of it and you can make your way down. That's the way that I used to go, but there's a quicker way, or like a more safe way. It's right, and this is the genius of FromSoftware level design. Like they put item right here for you to be like, ooh, an item, but then you also see that there's a pathway down here. That's why I love FromSoftware. They're so good at everything. A couple of dogs here. Who cares about them? I think this is just, a golden horn tender. This is like the amped up version of a gold fowl foot. Go this way. There's some enemies down there. Let's drop down and just give them some pain. Or completely miss. Murdered. Okay. You go in here and get one of their spells. Golden Arcs. It's an incantation that we're never going to use. Alright, let's keep going. We are going to jump down here. And drop down here. We're going to go this way. And then there's this ladder. This is going to take us to a very important area. And longest ladder ever. Okay, but now we're in Bonny Village, and this is a very important area for just one and a half reasons. So there's an item that we want, and it's right here. Let's go over there. Damn, it's just a little bit off. Okay, you're gonna go to this tree here, and then there's this statue that's doing a gesture, so that's a clue. And then it's the Oh Mother gesture. Let's equip that to our bar here. Just put it into any one of these gestures. I'm gonna put it the bottom right one. And it was this one. Oh Mother. Oh Mother. Okay. Now that we've done that, the only other thing that we need in this area is back this way. We don't need it, but good to have. There are little NPC dudes here with big butcher machetes. Yeah, we're gonna drop down here. And over here is the Spirit Ash. Come here, you stupid dog. Okay, let's go back to Bonny Village, and we're gonna go across this bridge to this side over here. So let's grab the Bonny Village Site of Grace. Alright. I feel like there's other shit here. That way will just take you to an Everjail that has like a mini boss that you can do. You can do that on your own time. Go do that on your own time. All right, I think if we go over here, there's a whip item. Tooth whip. Very disturbing when you read the description of it. I think Bonny Village did a really good lore video about Bonny Village. I definitely recommend you guys check that out. Okay, let's grab this Site of Grace. And then we are basically going to go up this path all the way up to here. And I think there's a Site of Grace right here. And then we're going to be going to here. There's a big basket fire boy, big fire golem around the corner. Don't worry. We're not going to engage it. We're just going to run past it. I bet you that eagle made a lot of people shart. Jump up here. Always use geometry to your advantage. Like, use it to shield you from regular attacks. You just always use shit to just like get between you and an enemy throwing attacks at you or throwing, yeah, any projectiles at you. Damn, I was close again. All right. Well, okay, I know it wasn't that close. Okay, let's grab the Site of Grace. And then now you kind of have two ways you can go. You can go this way, which takes you to another entrance for the castle. That's the castle that we went inside that triggered the event for Mikola. And we also fought the big hippo there. We're not going to go that way yet. We're going to go this way. There's this really cool cathedral that's up here. The Cathedral of Manus Metyr. Metyr? Metyr? I don't know. Tell me how you pronounce it in the comments. Here, we're gonna light this up. Open this bitch up. And we're gonna run this way. We'll talk to this dude. This was the guy that was in one of the first gameplay trailers or reveal trailers for the DLC.
Well, I am. It is a inland seeing that. Allow me. The map, it is said, once fake. I only wish to help them. I'm not mistaken. You are a fight.
So he gives you a map. And if you look at it, it's kind of vague, but it kind of shows you where we need to go. And then on your way out, you're going to see this NPC here, and it looks like Sauron's sister.
I've no interest. My only concern, you.
I'm playing too much Dark Souls 3. I keep jumping when I need to be pressing. Why?
There is nothing more.
She's basically like, you don't impress me much. Cue Shania Twain music. All right. Have stakes here. Okay, so basically, this is like a mini quest for an optional boss, but back at the Cerulean coast, if we go through this beach here, it's going to take us to this first area here where we need to go. And then the second one is over here. But you got to go through the castle to be able to get to that area, which we will do. But let's go back to the Cerulean coast. And we're going to get to that Site of Grace. So remember from here, let's go down the hill. And then turn right. Yeah, there's a little path over here. We're gonna go along this beach. And you'll see there's a little break in the water that we can run across. Kind of reminds me of Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, like the beach level. That's an old reference. Okay, now that we're over here. Gonna run up here. There's gonna be a Site of Grace right on the corner here. And with the finger ruins of Rhia. Okay, so we're basically gonna run down where we put that marker. There's a bunch of enemies here, and they have projectiles that will stun you, and then they'll do a grab attack. So we don't want any of that shit. So just run, 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 run. you go up this way, there is like a casket where you can duplicate boss remembrances. Those are the enemies right there. So we're gonna hug the right. Drop down. Again, I'm putting geometry between me and the enemy from being able to snipe me out. See how it's hitting that shit? Because we're smart. All right, nice. Now we're in the middle here. Just down the bell. And you get a really cool talisman for this. You get the Crimson Sea Talisman +1. This is massive. If you have a shit ton of HP, it'll make it so instead of having to blow through like 3-4 flasks to fully heal you up, it'll only take like 1 or 2. Well, not 1. It'll definitely take like 2, 2.5. Oh, there's a guy right there. I'm in battle. That's fine. I wonder if I can sneak out. There we go. Let's go back. We're not going to use that talisman. It can definitely come in handy, but we're not going to use it. All right, let's go back to the Cathedral of Manus Metyr. And he's gonna be very happy that you blew on that first finger. That you sucked on that first finger.
It's all grace only now.
And he gives you the second map.
Think I have made a
And then you can study sorcery from him. You can learn about a bunch of stuff. Definitely go through those dialogue options. It's a really cool reveal for the story. All right, talk to her. And she's impressed because you got him impressed. And she's like, enough of you, get out of here. I think that's a good place to end it. So yeah, in this episode, we went through the Cerulean coast. We got a couple of Shadow Tree fragments and we upgraded to level 12, which is massive. And then we also got more places of the map. We're at the Cathedral of Count Metyr, and we're doing a small side quest that'll open up kind of like a secret boss later on. So I'll see you guys in the next one.